Welcome everybody to the daily focus reading here at the Hermit's Moon. My name is Renee. I pull tarot and oracle cards every day to help us figure out what our focus needs to be and how we need to get there. So if you're new to my channel, I hope you will decide to subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you guys for checking back in. Everybody, please give this video a thumbs up. Okay, let's get started. What do we need to focus on today? Rainbow activation, authenticity. All right, what does authenticity mean to you? What does your true self really mean? Are you being authentic with yourself and others? Today's the day we need to focus on that. I want you to think about what truly brings you happiness. Also, like with your relationships, are you being an open book? Are you letting people know what you need from them? Are you listening to what they need from you? How are you showing up every day for yourself and others? What brings you joy? These are the questions you need to be thinking about in order for you to really be your true, authentic self. Let's take a look and see what our tarot messages are. Okay, Seven of Air, futility. This is the Seven of Swords in a traditional deck. And you know, the first thing I thought of when I turned it over is it's futile. How do you say that? Futile for you to be anybody but yourself. If you want true relationships and if you want to find true happiness, you have to connect to yourself and your purpose and what that means for you. So you can be living life doing what you might feel obligated to do, or you know, what were the words I'm looking for? If you're not being your true self, you're not going to find true happiness. That's an exercise in futility. You're not going to find your joy. You're not going to find true relationships. It's just time for you to open up and admit, what is it that you need from people? What do you need to bring to the table in order to find your joy? Okay, we have the Four of Earth reversed. This is the Four of Pentacles reversed. And I feel like people aren't being them true selves because of insecurities. And I feel, whoa, my cats are going crazy. This insecurity here is what's keeping you from being your true, authentic self. What are you afraid of? What are you afraid to let others see? And why do you put those blocks up? What is the insecurity that's blocking you from experiencing the worthiness that you should feel? Because that's what's standing in the way of you and true happiness. Your insecurities are messing you up. You have to learn to feel more secure within yourself. I love the way her hands are positioned over the chakras, her heart chakra and her solar plexus chakra. That's your center. Getting centered and feeling that energy in your heart, that is what you need in order to experience true happiness. You need to feel connected. These areas need to be unblocked. That's your joy center right there. And if that's being blocked, you're not being your true authentic self. You're living in futility and insecurity. And we want these cards to both be upright to where you're experiencing your true life. Beautiful. Grandmother energy here. This is the Empress card in a traditional deck. And the Empress is the divine feminine. She's that mother god, the true mother. Look how she's hanging on to this little baby and how we all crave that protection and that love and acceptance. And when we truly accept ourselves and when we're experiencing authenticity, that's when the Empress shines in our life. This is the card of self-care. It's the card of good health, intuition, and just connecting with your feminine side, the nurturer, the caregiver, the lover. And when you are connected with that divine energy within, you are going to be experiencing more authenticity in your life because your relationships are going to be nurtured and cared for. You're going to mirror that that back to yourself. What you seek out in others and what you give to others needs to come back to you. And the Empress card is about embracing that. True love of self, love for others, and just that ultimate mama care. Let's experience that today. Let's nurture it. Okay, let's take a look at our cards here. We have carriage, a journey, either physical or mental. So are you taking a trip? This could possibly mean a vacation coming your way. I know in about a week, I'm going to be going out of town for about another week for a wonderful celebration. In fact, this whole grandmother energy, it just dawned on me with this card. I am going to be becoming a grandmother on this trip. My grandbaby will be due, and I'm going up there to stay with my son and daughter-in-law and get to experience that. And I'm so, so grateful that I get to be a part of that experience, and I get to welcome that grandbaby into the world and into my life. I'm very, very grateful for it. And I ask Creator now to guide me on this new journey of becoming a grandmother, that matriarch figure, and being able to nurture. I feel like this is me and this is that little baby. And that's the relationship that I want with him. What a beautiful message there, Spirit. Thank you for this. I'm getting lots of things that I'm not going to share right here. But remember, this is a general reading, and it's for the community. So you have to look for things in this reading. They're going to relate to you. I'm just sharing to you what these cards mean to me right now. But it's going to mean something different for you. Hopefully you are going to be able to take a trip, take a journey. I'm filming this 2 days before Thanksgiving in the States. A time when a lot of people travel, a lot of people get to spend time with family. I hope you have authentic experiences. I hope you nurture your loved ones and experience joy in every moment with friends and family, because that's what true happiness is. Okay, let's take a look at our next card. Money path. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. A beautiful blessing from the universe. We can all use wealth. We can all use that monetary blessing. I pray that this is coming to each and every one of us. So open yourself up to receiving a blessing from the universe. And remember that when you are living as your true authentic self, you are opening pathways to you for abundance and wealth. Not just financial wealth, but spiritual wealth, love, just all the good things. So focus on your authenticity so that you will recognize these things coming your way. And let's hope and pray that each one of us is blessed with this money path. We'll accept that, Creator. Thank you. Torch, spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. Okay. We're all on this journey, trying to figure this out. Being in touch with our true, authentic selves, that's going to bring us peace and abundance in this life. That's the torch is lighting the way for us. But we have to be brave enough to step onto that path and live the life that we were come here to live. And I hope today that you all find the strength and the courage to step outside of whatever's holding you back, knock down those barriers, and experience true authenticity. Because that's where your spiritual development and your enlightenment is leading you. That's where true happiness and joy come. And that's where we nurture ourselves and our inner child, like this grandmother is doing here. You know, I used the example earlier that was me and my grandbaby coming, but this could also be us nurturing our inner child and accepting and loving that child. When we are our authentic selves, we are honoring that baby, and we are honoring the path that we came here to walk. So if you're feeling insecure, you've got to work through that. You've got to find your stability, and you've got to hang on to your true self. I feel like if you are familiar with the Four of Pentacles in a traditional deck. It's a picture of a man with his foot on a pinnacle. He's got a pinnacle above his head, and he's clutching to his heart a pinnacle. And it very much reminds me about the way this woman here has her hands positioned. But that is you hanging on to your security. That's your life preserver in this life, is living your authenticity. So embrace it today. Her arms, that position, that is the position of an embrace. And that's what we are meant to do here, is embrace our true authentic selves. And I really hope and pray that you can find that. What a beautiful gift that would be for this Thanksgiving, for you to step into your true authentic self and embrace that part of you that maybe you have been fighting. And remember, it's futile to do that, because you're never going to find the spiritual development and enlightenment and awareness without embracing your true authentic path. So explore that today. Explore that over the next few days. We are on the threshold of a new year as the time that I'm filming this. You will see it in this video in divine timing. But as of this filming, it's the end of November. We've got 1 month left until 2025. And it's time for us to step onto the path that we were brought here to walk. Be brave, be bold, and walk your path. Okay, everybody, I'm sending you joy, love, health, and wealth. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.